Hello everyone. I'm so excited to tap with you today. I'm selfishly doing it for me. I'm in a big move, a big transition, and I'm feeling that frantic, frenzied energy. So welcome in. We'll be using EFT tapping today, and I'm so excited for people to trickle in. But hello everyone. Dakota, Rokim, Jamie. We're going to be tapping today, and tapping is my favorite nervous system regulation tool. I call it the gateway drug into other different modalities. And tapping is something that I've blended with all my modalities: breathwork, meditation, visualization. So I'll be giving you a little recipe that I love. Thanks for the love. That blends all of it. All the stuff we love, all the stuff of why you follow Heal, why you love Kelly, and these, Wellness Wednesdays that she does that I'm just so honored to be a part of. So we'll get started in a moment, but if you've used tapping, give me a little emoji or tell me if you know what emotional freedom technique is. Tell me what you've used it on. But today we're going to be using it to drop out of the collective stress that I think we're all feeling no matter where you are in the world, and tapping into that place of peace, that grounded anchor you feel in Shavasana at the end of yoga where you're like, oh my gosh, where did I go? Here I am. And then you walk out into the world or accidentally pull up your email and you go into that frantic, frenzied, frustrated, freaked out, all the F words of stress. And you go, what happened to that cool, calm, collected, compassionate me back there lying on the yoga mat? And it's our nervous system. So that is why I am going to lead you in my favorite EFT tapping flow. I'm so glad you're grateful. I'll lead you in my favorite EFT tapping flow to move back to that cool, calm, collected place. Okay? So I'm Jackie Viramontez. I'm a Master EFT trainer. I'm so honored to be here with the Heal community. If some of you were a WellSet member, I was their EFT teacher. I trained people in EFT. I found it when I was at the ripe age of 21, before kids, before my collagen left my body. No, self-love. And I'm just so excited. I've done every modality: yoga, meditation, breathwork, everything. All this stuff I still do, but tapping was the thing that, and we'll start in a moment, I promise. Tapping was the thing that blended that body relaxation that I got from yoga, meditation, breathwork, with the mental piece I so craved. It can literally rewire those neural pathways that make you focus on a worst case scenario. So are we ready to begin? Okay. You can drop in, if you're here live, how you're feeling. How are you feeling right now? How do you want to feel? And if you don't know, if you've never done EFT tapping, we're going to start on the side of the hand. This will be great for beginners, but I've been told I have a little bit of a different style that's a more somatic. So if you are a pro tapper, if you have done it since you were 21, it might be a fresh take that you might resonate with. So we'll take on that beginner's mind and tapping the side of the hand here, one or either side. You can even do them together. Connect the left and right hemispheres of the body. And take a nice collective breath in with everyone else who's watching this now or in the future. And sigh it out. And when it comes to those F words, the frantic, frenzied, freaked out, the stress emotions, where are you at? I'm just feeling the buzz of being here, right? I feel it in my heart. There's like a 5 or 6 tension in my heart. Can I let that wave of breath wash into my heart? And let the wave of breath wash out. Maybe you're going through something at work, or you just closed the work day and you feel that spinning in the mind. How stressed do you feel? How dysregulated do you feel? 10 is the most stressed, dysregulated, frantic, emotional. 0 is Cool, calm, collected. I am lying on that yoga mat. So chilled out. 0. Where are you on that 0 to 10 scale? Can we breathe into that space and out? And let's start by moving through these pressure points that literally drain and detox that stressful energy from the body, from the organ systems, top of the head, inner eye. You can do one or both sides. Outer eye, not out here where I see some people, but so close we're on the side of the eye, touching those eyelashes. Under the eye, my little 4-year-old, his bones are so ripe, I can feel where the little meridian comes out under the eye. So along that bone, you can feel where the bone opens up and these little meridians come out. And touching them is like a direct off switch to our amygdala. The amygdala is what creates that stress hormone, the thing that makes you feel the frantic frenzy, frustrated. And I'm a little slower of a tapper than some because I like to make it embodied. Full inhale, exhale per point here on the chin. Just 1 or 2 fingers is hitting this little acupuncture point. I'm in a safe space healed community. I'm sure many of you know or have had many an acupuncture appointment. So just picture how small an acupuncture needle is. These are acupuncture points, and this is needle-free acupuncture you can do on your drive to work with one hand, when you're going to bed, when you're on that Zoom call. You can just go like that. No one will know you're doing it. You are draining that stress, the cortisol and adrenaline out of the bloodstream, out of the body. Next point's under the arm, where bra line might fall under the armpit. And then a little secret point, because there's a lot to be frustrated about sometimes, is right here on the underwire point. This is our liver meridian. So let's do those again, pairing them with our breath. Inhale 4 and out 8. It's okay if we can't get to 8. Inhale, let that wave of breath wash into the epicenter where you're feeling tension or stress in the body. And out for 8. The inhales bring life and vitality to the body. The exhales tell the nervous system right here and now, we're safe. Under the eye. And if you're just joining us, tapping one or both sides on these beautiful pressure points that have literally changed my life. Inhale, full exhale per point. If you make that exhale 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats, 4 beats longer than the inhale, you're sending a physiological message. Right here and now we're safe. Right here and now we don't need cortisol. Right here and now we're just on social media. I don't need to fight a wild animal. I don't need to run from my enemy. I don't need stress and cortisol pumping through my blood to help me. No. So we tap these points to tell the nervous system right here and now we're safe. Under the arm. There's a reason why when you're nervous, you go like this. We have so much wisdom in the body that we touch. We hold these points so naturally. Hand on the heart. Just rolling the shoulders out. I'll take a mindful check-in between each round. Noticing, is the breath more expansive? Can the wave come in for 4 and out for 8? I know when I first started, it's like, that's a little tight. It's a little tight. I don't know if I can exhale for 8, Jackie. But maybe now the breath is more expansive. Maybe you've noticed you can feel your feet on the ground. What I love about tapping is I'll start to notice like, oh, my pants feel a little tight, or I want to adjust my body. That means we're getting into the body, actually feeling right here, right now. Maybe your jaw, maybe your brow, maybe you're noticing your shoulders dripping down the spine. This is all a sign your body's responding to the points. So do you want to do it again? We'll put our words to these points, side of the hand. Can you find that feeling in the body? How stressed, how dysregulated do you feel right now? Maybe it's only a 2 on that 0 to 10 scale. 0 is our beautiful baseline. You're Shavasana, feeling so chilled out on a beach. Where are you on that 0 to 10 scale? Maybe it's trickled down or dissolved. Let's put words to that. You can say these words aloud if it's safe, or just hear them, own them. Let's own our feelings so they don't own us. right here and now, I am feeling a little bit of anxiety in my body. Is that true? How are you feeling? Even though I'm feeling some feels right now, just own it so it doesn't own you. Maybe I can have compassion for myself and anyone else feeling that way. Even though I am feeling some stress right now, maybe I can have some compassion for myself and anyone else on this call here in the future feeling the same. Maybe you're not feeling stressed. Maybe you're feeling angry. Maybe you're feeling worried. Maybe you're feeling out of it. Foggy. Can you own that feeling now? Just say it with me. I feel. There's freedom of saying it instead of stuffing it down. I'm feeling it. And I've got every reason to feel it. But maybe I can be gentle with myself with all these feelings. Top of the head. Own it so it doesn't own you. I am feeling a little dysregulated. One side or both. I'm feeling stressed. I don't feel chill. I don't feel calm. I don't feel completely myself. Own it. Owning it, owning how you feel does not reinforce it. For my happy tappers out there. Saying I feel anxious does not make it worse. It actually gives you your power back. Yeah, I feel anxious, and that's okay. Yes, I'm having this human emotion, and that's okay. Can you own it? Yes, I'm feeling a little anxious. Inhale, wash it in. Wash into that feeling. Shine the light. Let your breath be a wave of light. Washing over that feeling. Yes, I'm feeling a little frenzied. That underwire point, the liver point. I'm feeling a little dysregulated. It's a human emotion. Beautiful. Let's own it. One more. I'm feeling it. How are you feeling? Instead of saying my words, can you see it, sense it? Can you trace the perimeters of that feeling in the body? Can that wave of breath wash in to the heart, to the buzz, to the grip? Can the wave of breath wash out? How are you feeling? Don't just hear my words. Drop out of the head, take the elevator down. Where do you feel it in your body? Can the wave of breath wash in and out? Is there a color or texture or density to the emotion? Can the wave of breath be a light washing in and out? You want to do this in public? Just touch and hold the point. Where are you feeling it? What is triggering you? Drop out of the head. You're in public. Hold the point. Where are you feeling it? Drop out of your head and all its noise. Where are you feeling the grip in your belly? Can you breathe in for 4? And out for 8. Can you hold the points under the arms? Breathe in for 4. Feel the elevator going up to the head. Drop it back down. Feel the pit in the stomach. Simply breathe in and out. Just kind of rub right here. You see people doing this all the time. Like maybe you thought they ate something bad. Maybe they're tapping. They're secret tapping. Secret points. Touch and hold. Everyone. Wherever you are, pretend you're doing it in public. When you're face to face with a thing that's going to make you feel more dysregulated. Maybe you're seeing the to-do list. You're seeing that person's face. You're seeing the Zoom meeting come up. You're in the parking lot of that work or that meeting. Where are you where this feeling of stress, dysregulation might come back? Put yourself there. And you're just going to touch and hold. So to the person who said, how do you do it without looking cray-cray? This is how. I do it all the time. And it might look crazy to touch or tap points that calm us down. But what's more wild? Walking around in a state of reactive behavior, or doing a little secret thing like going like this, touching and holding this point, taking a conscious inhale so you can show up as your most calm, confident, courageous self, no matter what storms around you, right? What's more cray-cray, as you said? Collarbone. Touch and hold the EFT points, emotional freedom technique. Everyone, hand on the heart. Let's do a little check-in. One of my favorite secret points, if we want to call it that, is massaging the sore spot. I call it our inner conflict point. So if you can, I invite you to close your eyes. Massage this sore spot. I call it the inner conflict point because see yourself face to face with this thing that might trigger you. Maybe it's your inbox. Maybe it's that, my screaming toddler inside who doesn't like the way I cut his chicken nuggets. What's going to dysregulate you tonight? Maybe it's pulling up that text, pulling up the inbox. Can you put yourself face to face with it? Can you feel the dysregulation bubble up in your body like a grip or tension? Where is it? How strong? And instead of living in that feeling, I want you to feel that feeling. Instead of being that feeling, I want you to observe that feeling, or I invite you to observe that feeling. I invite you to massage this inner conflict point. Inner conflict because I want to feel myself. I want to feel chill. I want to be patient. I want to feel confident, but I don't. And that's why we tap the side of the hand or rub the sore spot. Try the other side. And let's put words to that. I really want to feel peaceful, to feel patient when I'm face to face with this. But it's hard. And maybe I can have compassion for myself with these human feelings. So just rubbing this, like I call it the armpit fat area. It might be a little sore or tender. It's a lymphatic point as well as a ton of pressure points that say to your body, hey, I know you're feeling stressed, fearful. When you come face to face with this, can you see it in your mind's eye? But right here and now, we're okay. See the conflict? I know I'm okay. I know I'm going to get through this. Say it with me. I know I'm okay. I know I'm going to get through this. See that thing you're face to face with, the to-do list, the kid, but it's hard. And that's okay. Okay. Top of the head. Can we just observe the feeling? I want to feel patient and peaceful. Just own it. And it's hard. Can you observe that inner conflict, that tension? So you can tap or touch and hold. I want to feel patient and calm, but it's hard. When I'm face to face with this, what's your this? When I am face to face with this, it is hard to feel cool, calm, and collected. Just own that inner conflict. It is hard to feel cool, calm, collected when I'm face to face with this. It would take all my willpower to stay cool, calm, collected when I'm face to face with this. It's hard. It's hard not to have these superhuman emotions. So maybe I can just feel them instead of acting on them. Take a deep breath into where you're feeling it. Top of the head. Can you observe that feeling instead of obsessing about it? Let's do left, right. This helps to connect with all the different things you're seeing in your mind's eye that are causing the stress and all the linear, logical things that are causing the stress. That monkey mind. So left, right, left, right. Ooh, it is hard to stay cool, calm, collected when I'm face to face with this. Can you see it in your mind's eye? What steals your peace? Can you see it? What's going to steal your peace tonight? Can you see it? And just own it. Ooh, I want to stay peaceful and patient, but it might be hard. I want to stay. How do you want to feel? Don't just say my words. Really see, sense. When you're face to face with that thing tonight, tomorrow, how do you want to feel? And it might be hard because I'm human. But maybe I can observe the feeling instead of obsessing about it. I'm going to ask it like a question. Can I observe this stress instead of acting on it? Sore spot. Can I be with this feeling? Can I observe it? Can I get curious about it instead of making it mean something? Hand on the heart. A lot of tapping. So these emotional freedom technique points are called that for a reason. EFT tapping. It helps us break free from the emotions that don't serve us. So in these next 2 rounds that we'll do together, we'll start to get curious about what emotions do serve us. So with your hand on your heart, if you can close your eyes, what would serve you in this moment? You're coming face to face with something, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Maybe it's that thing on the to-do list. Maybe it's that hard conversation. I don't know what it is for you. But what would help you? What emotion? I'm going to close my eyes and tune in. I'm going to come face to face with that big Google document I need to tackle tomorrow. And I'm going to ask myself, how do I want to feel as I am face to face with this? Maybe it's composure. Maybe it's trust. Maybe it's playfulness. Maybe it's possibility, faith. How do you want to feel as you come face to face with this thing that could trigger you? But now you have a tool. How do you want to feel? Can you find that feeling in your body, even if it's just 1 little atom, 2 little atoms? Side of the hand. If it's nice to keep your eyes closed, you can do that and simply pick your favorite point. But let's begin to tap into the feelings we want to feel, okay? And I find being honest is so powerful. Tapping's not about being negative or positive, it's about honesty. So if you're feeling triggered, own it. This resource will be on the Heal profile, and you can come back to it and re-listen to the beginning where you're just owning like, oof, I can't picture feeling the way I want to feel. So just say that. I can't picture feeling the way I want to feel. But I'm open. I'm open to taking a breath, tuning into how I want to feel, and doing what I need to do for me. Let's simplify that. Sides of the hands together. Connect those neural pathways in the brain. Even though I can't imagine feeling completely the way I want to feel. And see that thing that you'll come face to face with. What if I was surprised? I'm coming face to face with it soon. I know how I want to feel. Don't just say my words. See, sense them. How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel when you're face to face with this? Do you want to feel peace? playful? How do you want to feel when you show up to this upcoming moment? Do you want to feel trust? Do you want to feel like you are enough? And as we tap these points, we're not just saying hollow affirmations. We're actually, these pressure points are connected to each organ. So not only do they lower stress, so these feelings, these desired feelings are more accessible. I'm going to keep tapping and talking. They're connected to organs. So for instance, our bladder right here is shock. When we detox shock, we feel present. Outer eye is our gallbladder, frustration. When we detox the frustration, we feel more patient suddenly. So we're not just saying hollow affirmations. We're using the wisdom of the body to heal the feelings stored in the body so we can feel the way. We can give ourselves a fighting chance. Under the eyes of stomach, our tummy, your bellies feel a little nauseous. When we're nervous, we feel confident. We feel stable. We feel grounded when we tap that stomach point. Can you breathe into it and feel that? How do you want to feel right now? Can you be open to that feeling blooming in the body? Where is that feeling in your body? These are the central channels. Help us feel stable. The kidney points, fear, anxiety. When we detox this point by tapping it, by holding it, by massaging it a few times throughout the day, when we notice ourselves gripping, tense, detox the nerves held in the kidneys and come back to that place of composure, courage. The liver, anger. There's a reason we get more angry if there's been drinking or toxins, is our liver's overloaded. So tap these points to detox any feelings of anger, any feelings of frustration. And maybe you notice suddenly it's easier to breathe deeper. Suddenly it's easier to keep your cool when normally you wouldn't. Touch and hold. I invite you to close your eyes, top of the head, or maybe picking a point that felt the best. Touching or tapping. For me, that under eye, stomach meridian felt great. I'm going to stay there. Pick a point that felt the best to you. How do you want to feel? Playful, peaceful, courageous, bold, free, joy? Can you see yourself in that moment? How would that feeling show up in your body? Is it blooming in the heart? Is it champagne bubbles in the cheeks? Is it an anchoring in the solar plexus? How does that feeling show up on a physical level? Can you breathe into that space? And breathe out. Tapping your favorite EFT point. Where is that feeling in your body? That desired feeling. Is there a texture to it? Is that like little champagne bubbles popping in the cheeks? Is it a deep, still waters in the stomach? Is there a texture or movement to it? Is there a color to the emotion? Moving down through the points from head to that liver point on the underwire. And then finding your way back to the sore spot on the chest. I invite you to close the eyes if it's safe and comfortable, or a safe gaze if you're open-eyed. How do you want to feel? Can you feel that percolation, that levity that we've created in the body? I can. I feel like my
I can almost see it, like a more golden feeling than the buzzy feeling I had. How do you want to feel? Can you find that feeling in your body? Can the wave of light, the wave of breath wash into that space? Circle around it, and can the wave of breath wash out, expanding it, flooding it, washing it into other parts of the body? 3 more collective breaths together. How do you want to feel? Where is that in the body? If it started as just a few atoms in the body, is it expanding, dissipating to a marble, to a ping pong, to a balloon? My son was popping a balloon around in the living room. How much space is your desired feeling in your body? It's okay if it's a little marble. It's there. The breath washes in for 4, bringing life, nourishment, fuel to that feeling. And the wave of breath washes out. The exhales longer than the inhales tell the body right here and now, it's okay to feel this good feeling. Right here and now, it's okay to direct our attention, our energy, our breath to our desired feelings. Right here now, it's okay to rebel against the brain's programming to focus on the negative. It's okay to rebel and say, I choose to focus on my intention, even if it's just for the next 10 seconds. I dare you to rebel. And every time we rebel against the brain's tendency to focus on the negative, to focus on the worst case, we're retraining it. It does not mean to do us harm. It means to protect us and keep us safe. That's what stress is. It's your inner warrior. So I love tapping because I own that feelings that come up from the inner warrior, the stress, the freeze, the frantic. And I say, I own you, I see you, I observe you, but I will not act on you. So I invite you, when you are tapping, tap and do at least 2 or 3 rounds, owning the very real, animalistic, inherited feelings of stress and fear. And once you've owned them and they've dissipated a bit, once they've dropped down to below a 3 or 4 on that 0 to 10 scale, it means you're dropping out of fight or flight, dropping out of that sympathetic nervous system state. And you have a fighting chance of tuning into the desired state of peace, parasympathetic, the cool, calm, collected you that will actually help you fight modern battles. No one can answer an email from a frenzied place, am I right? So, no one can have that hard conversation with their partner from a pissed place. So, own the very real, raw feelings for 2 rounds before you tap in the desired feelings. And every time you do that, it's like training a little animal. They'll get better about it. It'll get quicker. It'll be more rote. You will find yourself out in public feeling a little frenzied, and you'll remember, oh, I'm going to hold that outer eye, gallbladder frustration point. I'm going to just massage here as if I did a workout on my abs. No one knows I'm detoxing that frustration from my liver. It's like your superpower. So, 1 or 2 or 3, I dare you, rounds to own the feelings so they don't own you. Then question the feelings. Where are they in my body? This is my flow. Question if they serve you. And if they don't, those final rounds, embody what would serve you. Find those feelings in your body. Activate them, even if they're micro. And that is my tapping flow. We own it, we question it, and then we embody what actually serves us. I'm Jackie Viramontez. I love teaching people to tap. I can literally say it saved my life from anxiety, depression, OCD, all things diagnosed as life sentences, things that are just an inner warrior that came from a very real place trying to protect me. And we got to teach the body, hey, what maybe protected me in my past is no longer serving me now. So, tapping is not just a stress reduction tool. It's a way to completely reshape the emotions in your body, the thoughts maybe taking over or invading your mind, And if you are someone who's still feeling stressed or dysregulated, hopeless, just know there are tools out there. There's beautiful people like Kelly, all of the team at Heal, who have resources for you, because we are designed and born to heal. So you are not alone. Thank you for everyone who's joining me here. If you have questions about EFT, if you have questions about the breathwork or the organs that we were tapping literally into, I'm Jackie Viramontez, and I would love to take any questions. Feel free to DM me or find I have so many different posts about what EFT actually does. And I hope you join Heal in their other wellness weekends and Wednesdays, because this is just one of many tools. If you resonated, give me some love. If you have other tools, they are coming for you, or you can scroll down on the Heal feed and find so many. I was just listening to one of the beautiful meditations earlier today, and it was good. It was juicy. Okay, see you. I'm Jackie Viramontez. Thank you, Heal, for having me here in this IG takeover, and you can come back to this on the feed. I will see everyone soon. Hopefully I can figure out how to close this. And you know, if some of you have been with me the whole time, I thank you and honor that too. You're the brave people who really take time for yourself, and self-care is not a waste of time. It makes your use of time more strategic, okay? And I know that to be true. Bye all.